Good morning. It is 8:09 a.m. on Saturday, September 26th, 2020. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So, uh, yeah. Um, Yesterday was a pretty good day off. I really balanced it pretty well between just taking it easy and being relaxed, but also managing to accomplish some productivity things and some creativity things. So, on the whole, I'd say a pretty well balanced day. I was pleased with myself. What am I talking about? Right. Well, in terms of productivity, I went grocery shopping. I did the dishes and decluttered my kitchen. I, you know, broke down some of the old cardboard boxes that I have back over in that alcove. Made some progress. Like there was a while there where it was just so packed with stuff that it was going to be that it was totally useless for anything else. And so I didn't decide to fix all of that in one go, but I've done it in a couple of stages. So I did another stage of that. It's pretty close. I'm going to start up a new arrow garden right there. I'm trying to decide. I have two kits. One is for poblano peppers. The other is for salad greens. I haven't decided yet which to do. I haven't done either of those before. I've done other kinds of peppers, but not poblano peppers. I'm interested to see how the bigger ones work on in an arrow garden. But salad greens, I haven't done one of those either. So I don't know. We'll, I'll figure it out. Feel free, if you all like, to vote for one or the other. Um, I also, let's see, what else did I do? I got some other just like miscellaneous cleaning done, just ordinary little maintenance things like, sweeping up the little dust bunnies and things, picking up the trash off the ground, And when I say trash, I mostly mean, bits of Rocket's toys that he's torn apart and left all over the floor and everything. So that sort of thing. Um, and then took Rocket to the dog park and all that. As far as creativity is concerned, I also did some more prep for the Rime of the Frost Maiden D&D game that I'm going to be running later this evening. I'm really looking forward to that. It's exciting. Like, I really love the big campaign that's coming up to climax for the Tuesday night game, but there is really just something very exciting about the newness of starting a brand new campaign. So I'm excited there. Got some fun characters that we're going to run through and some, trying to decide how to frame the opening stuff. Rocket agrees. He's squeaking that toy in agreement, you see. Um, and so that's fun. But then I also actually one of my I haven't been doing a lot of writing recently, and a big part of that is because just a lot of been putting a lot of my creative energy into like the D&D stuff instead. But I had a work in progress that I liked a lot about, but always felt like it was still just missing some element. And I finally had an idea for what that element ought to be, and so I'm trying it. So I did some writing last night where I took the first couple of chapters of what I had already written and tried to layer in this new thing. I'm going to have to try to get through it a little bit more, start thinking about what that means for the rest of the plot line that I kind of had in mind. I'm pretty sure I think it'll work, and I think it makes the whole thing a little bit more unique. Um, so I'm optimistic for that. But just even working on that much, I really kind of gotten out of the habit of that stuff, and I want to get back into it. So I did that too, and then of course also just relaxation stuff. I caught up on the new episodes of The Boys and of Raised by Wolves, which is an HBO Max show from Ridley Scott. Raised by Wolves is a weird freaking show, man. I like it, but it's weird. It just really does not fall into any of the, like, it's, I think it, in some ways you could imagine elements of like Lost or Battlestar Galactica and that sort of show in there, but it's also got such a relatively speaking small cast. Um, it's also deliberately plays a lot with evoking emotion, but then making you question whether it's even appropriate for you to feel that emotion in this circumstance. Um, and it's got a lot of things that I hope are not just mystery boxes, because certainly they are, mysteries now. But if you're not familiar with the term mystery box, that's something that J.J. Abrams really likes in a lot of his writing, and he coined it when he was talking about Lost. Because the whole idea, like, what a mystery box is that when you're writing, include mysteries that are sealed boxes, and you don't have to know what's inside. Just trust that you'll figure out something later. Just ask the big questions, and then trust that eventually either the answer won't actually matter and you'll move on to something else, or you'll come up with something good. And I think I'm paraphrasing that very loosely, but the problem with mystery boxes can sometimes be that you don't actually come up with a satisfying answer, and you kind of just say, well, it's time to open the box, and we kind of have to, you can't not open the box, but look, inside the box, it's another box. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Anyway, so there's some definitely super weird things happening in Raised by Wolves that are, it's unclear what's going on within the context of the rest of the baseline reality in the show. So we'll see, I guess. But I'm certainly intrigued. And I'll go ahead and leave it there for now. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I'll be continuing my rewatch of The Legend of Korra. Because we did the Book 2 finale as a two-parter last week, that means that tomorrow we're beginning Book 3, Change, Episode 1. So excited for that, and in the meantime, I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.